Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome to Flow Yoga Mob with me, Cecily Guest. Hey, if you are out there and you're going to be following this class, go ahead and tap your screens, send me some likes, send me some thumbs up, let me know that you are out there, yes? So that's right, just hop on up to your screens. Let me see, we're just in the lobby. You all know how that goes. We are in the lobby and we are just checking it out. Yeah, I see somebody's in there. I feel you. I love it. All right, it is Saturday. This is an advanced intermediate level class. So keep tapping your screens. Keep giving me a thumbs up. Keep letting me see and know that you are there. All right, Anna. Anna, are you ready to go tap in? Yeah. Let's go. Welcome, Saturday morning, Flow Yoga Mob. Now, if you've joined me today, that's because you are knowing, that is because you are seeing that we are not going to be doing Flow Yoga Mob on Tuesdays and Thursdays anymore. I want to bring it back onto Saturday because I feel like things are getting ready to change, especially for those of us in San Francisco. Things are getting ready to open. I'm going to be coming to the city maybe once a month to do yoga in the park. We're starting to just feel it, but I do want to keep a social media, high-intensity Vinyasa class for you all out there who are used to getting that from me. Now, that being said, all of the past classes are on YouTube. So if you're looking for me on YouTube, I am Yogi Cecily, right? That's good. And if you're looking for me on Instagram, I'm Cecily_Yogi, right on? So on Instagram, I do a little bit more alignment and coaching, lecture-based classes. You can find all of that kind of work there. We are here to flow and go, all right? Let's start facing the right side. Let's just get right into it. And then I'll do all of the other talking points while we're here. Now, you know I like to start flow asana with something that starts to feel like Pilates or core work. I'm going to inhale and exhale, push. Inhale, exhale, push. Normally we start with some seated pranayama, exhale, push, but we only have an hour. Exhale, push. So we can do our breath work, our pranayama, with this little bit of core work. So you inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Yes. So also, you know, these classes are donation-based. Cecily, how do we make a donation? Well, you go to venmo.com/Cecily-guest. We're going to take two more of these. That is CECILY-guest. G-U-E-S-T, like a guest in your home. Oh, hey now. Tap the feet, extend the legs, let go. 8. And tap, extend, let go. 7. Tap, extend. 6. So you're breathing. Tap, you're breathing. Extend. 4 more. 4, extend. 3 more. 3, sit up, extend. 2 more. 2, extend. And 1 more. 1, extend. All right, let's bring it in. Now go ahead and face me and put the right foot in front or on the top. Seated, nice, beautifully. So here we're going to put the hands behind the back, arch up, and exhale, forward fold. You know, usually I start with this. Take it back, inhale up, and put it in as our secondary work and breathing. Inhale, lift the ribs, open the intercostals in the front. Exhale, forward fold. And one more, up. And exhale, forward fold. Good. Come on up, sweet darlings. Take your legs out nice and wide. Upavishta Konasana, side bending with the fingers behind the ears. So we sit up tall, go to the right. Inhale up. Go to the left. Oh, squeeze, squeeze down. Inhale up. So refreshing. And to the right, right, right. And up. So refreshing. And one more to the left. Awesome. Come on up. I want you to stretch out over that left leg. Just give it a good stretch down. Now, I was teaching a class earlier this morning, and you know, it's very difficult to explain to folks sometimes what needs to be happening in your back, but you know that your back is rounding if your ribs are working away from the leg. Yes, can you see that? Away from. So many people actually, you need to kind of sit up tall and work the ribs down. So I'm going to say flat back, but there's something, it's more than that. It's decreasing the space between my ribs and my thigh. 3, 2, and 1. Go to the left, swing your legs around, and roll back. So we're going to take 8 of these, and up. Exhale. And 7, and up. Exhale. 6. For me, I stretch out the lower back as I pull the belly button to the spine. 5. And up. Hello, yes. 4, back, back, and up. Come on. And 3, back, back, and up. Give me 2 more, 2 more. 2. Work it out, and up. So what's going on? It's Saturday morning. Are you in your PJs still? And 1, because you know, let's hold here. Bring the knees up, because you know, yoga clothes, yoga apparel, it's practically pajamas. 8, and bend. Right. 7, and bend. Pretty much so. 6. As long as it's not like your compression stuff, right? 5. But we're all doing yoga from home now. 4. So I think it's going to be interesting when we get back together. 3. Like when you're in your home, you don't really need to have a bra on. You know. 2. You don't need that part anymore. And 1, right? Some of us don't, right? Excellent. Well, just give me a nice forward fold there. Gonna add in the forward fold and just back into the plow. So some of us are like, yay. Some of us are naked. Are you naked? I won't know. I can't know. I will never know. And out. Ah, good. And 1 more. Back. Back, back, back. Yeah, and forward. Fantastic. Okay, face me. You're going to put the left foot in front of the right. Does it feel good? Feels good. Oh, yeah. Good. Arch your back. Now, when I arch my back, sometimes I also push the butt up and forward. Good. And then forward fold. This is a nice rounded back. And we take 2 more of these. Take it back, arch. Arch up. Inhale, breathe through the nose. Exhale, forward fold. Get it, get it. Don't stop. Get it, get it. And take it back. Don't stop. Get it, get it. And take it forward. Wonderful. See how that works? All right. Legs out in the letter V. Upavishta Konasana. Isn't that convenient? Upavishta. Legs in the letter V. Good. Fingertips behind the ears. Go to the left. The left. The left. The left. The left. Inhale up. Go to the right. The right. The right. Come on up. Give me just 1 more each side. To the left. The left. You see there's a little bit of a back bend? There is. And up. And to the right. The right. The right. Wow, awesome. Inhaling up. Well, take the stretch down on the right side. Whoa. Now see, I'm going to draw in. Get settled in, get way down in there. Now you see there's a slight rounding in my back. But the telltale sign is that my ribs are coming to the thigh. So what kind of rounding? If you have the kind of rounding where your ribs are going away from the thigh, that's the kind you don't want. So at the end of the day, you have to kind of actually lengthen the spine and work to get it down and forward. So it's a relatively flat back, a relatively long spine. Yep. And 1. All right, I like that. Let's come on around and go to downward facing dog. Now, you know, today I also want to kind of acknowledge that I have changed screens. I've changed how I'm recording these classes. So everything is turned around. So now starting today, I'm going to start just saying my right leg or my left leg. You figure out which way you need to be in order to follow me. Because some of the screens turn you around and then some of them don't, right on? So I'm on the iPad now and that just doesn't turn it around. So let's everyone work with what is going to be maybe your right leg, it's my left leg. It's the rear leg, the leg furthest away from me. That's going to go up. Oh my, and I'm going to bend it in the air. And let's make knee circles. 4. I haven't done knee circles in a while. Drop and 3. Now look how I'm also twisting and lifting that buttocks. Drop. Give me 2 more. 2. So there's also a little bit of a body twist on this. And a 1. See how the body is going to twist. It's almost like you're going to go into a rock star. And it is definitely a slice. So if I straighten this leg towards you, you see there's an arcing slice. And then I'm going to bring the knee to the nose. Take the knee up. Twist and arc. And just straighten that leg. Straighten it out. Good. And bring it back to the nose. And everyone make a child's pose. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful, beautiful child's pose. Good, good, good. And from there, come on up. Step. What might be your right leg. This is my left leg though. And go into a beautiful half hamstrings. Hamstring stretch, Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits. I always say this at this point in the class. Listen, if your hamstrings are tight, you know that Vinyasa flow is harder. Don't get down on yourselves though. Give it 3 breaths here. 3, what you gotta do is work on it gently. 2, and I was also online yesterday and gave somebody the counsel. She was asking, she said, when I do splits, the back of my knee hurts. Is there a modification I can take? There's no modification. So let's go to Prasarita Padottanasana. Listen to what I'm saying, yes? Stand all the way up, inhaling. Exhale, forward fold. This is a medium wide stance. Bend your knees if you need, yes? Stand all the way up, inhaling. Add a little bit of a back bend and exhale down. So why isn't there a modification? There's not a modification because, especially at the back of the knee, sharp pains at the back of the knee when working on splits, that is starting to tear, pull, or exacerbate the tendons, the ligaments, and the nervous system at the end point. And come on down. Let's go to the left side, downward facing dog. Plank pose to downward dog 5 times. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back 5. Woo, that feels good. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back 4. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back 3. So, Cecily, you saying we never stretch the end points? Inhale, back, forward. Exhale, back. Well, I can't get into that here in this platform, but you definitely want to stretch the belly or the larger parts of the muscle. And pain at the end points is an indication something bad is happening. So back away. My students out there, let's go ahead and lift what is probably your left leg, but this is my right leg. And then you're going to bend and make circles. My students rarely hear me say back away from something. And so when I do say back away from something, it is usually a very direct directive. When I see people go, ooh, ouch, ah, I'm like, no, you gotta get out of there. Good, let's hold this leg up. Now look how I'm going to twist and straighten the leg out. So it is a sickling. I'm trying to touch the camera screen. Yes, and then bring the knee to the nose and then round out. We're going to do once more. The knee's going to go up. It's going to twist. You're going to twist away from me a little bit. Yes, and then almost sickling that leg. So it's not standing splits quite. Good. Bring it down and child's pose. All right, that feels good in the glute. Come on, up tall, forward step. It's probably your left foot. This is my right foot. Step it forward. Okay, so you're stretching your hamstrings. It's the same thing. What you want to look at is are your ribs coming down to the thigh? If your ribs are going away from the thigh, see that? Then there's some other issues going on besides a tight hamstring. How do you get your ribs to the thigh? Everybody breathe where you are. 3, look at what I've done to my body. So I lengthen it first. Everybody breathe. 2, and then I'm squeezing in the hip socket to bring the flat back down. That's what you need. That's the one you actually need. 2 and 1. Yay, good. Prasarita, Padottanasana, medium wide stance, standing up. Good, we're gonna stand up here, check it. This is the right hand. I want the right hand to go to the left leg. Cross over. Then letter T, cross over. It's kind of a twisting back bend. Ooh, that feels good. Letter T, give me 4 more of those. 4 twisting back bend. See the way it's gonna sickle and slice. Great, letter T. And 3, sickle and slice. Yeah, letter T. And 2 more, 2, sickle and slice. And inhale, and 1 more, sickle and slice. Yep. Oh my goodness. See this way this body is twisting? Has an effect on everything along this side. Good, letter T. Forward fold over Prasarita. What some folks would call Prasarita A. Come on down, come on down, come on down. Now this is nice. I have this nice bench behind me. So it's nice in your practice if you have something, maybe like a 50-pound kettlebell or something that you can reach back for. 3 and 2 and 1. Walk it forward. Good. Right side, downward facing dog, please. So pivot on the feet. That's probably your right side. Of course, it's my left side. It's going to take me a while, so bear with me on all of those types of cues, right? Check it out. It's what I call a leg vinyasa. Right leg lift. Right knee to the nose. Right leg lift. Right knee to the right elbow. It's probably your right leg, yes. And lift to the nose. And lift. Same knee, same elbow. Do that 2 more rounds. Lift. And to the nose. And lift. And to the elbow. 1 more round. Lift. And to the nose. And lift. And to the elbow. Then lift. Step the right foot to the outside of the right hand and pause. Probably your right foot, but this is my left foot, yes? So again, we're just going to keep working that out. So awesome. Look, watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to lift up really, really big. And we're going to slice. We're going to come up, and I want you to think like you're turning into a back bend and sort of slicing. I'm really pushing the hips forward here. You can see the separation between my hamstrings and quad. Listen here, if you're looking at this video, a lot of people don't understand the IT band. You can see it. So it's the IT band that separates the rear muscles from the front. It's a very dense fashion. And then I'm going to come down and face you and go into a side lateral sit. I want to go back and forth between these 2 positions. Yeah? Work with me now. So what you got to do is you got to pivot on your feet. Drop the knee. Inhale, slice. So I'm back bending. Then you got to come here to the center. Breathe. Pivot on your feet. Sit back with the buttocks and reach. 1 more. So this is hip mobility. And I always say to students, it's not opening your hips. You don't want to open your hips. That's not quite the right language. What you want is mobility around. The hip, the femur bone is round. So what you want is a round, centrifugal, working around that bone. Let's go to the left side, so it's probably your left side, and go to downward facing dog. Yeah, that was a lot, and I love it. Let's do the leg vinyasa, left leg lift, and draw to the nose, and lift. Take it to the same elbow, same knee, same elbow. 3 more rounds. Lift, draw to the nose, and lift, bring it to the elbow. 2 more rounds. Lift. Now try to get students, when you bring the knee to the nose, you don't have to go forward. You don't have to move the body forward. Then lift, you're going to bring it to your elbow. Look how the body moves forward. But you don't have to move forward to bring it to your nose. 2 rounds. You notice that? And then to the elbow, look how the body moves forward. And 1 more. Lift to the nose. How to get it to your nose without moving forward. You can do a little half and half. And then lift and to the elbow. Yay! And lift. Step that foot to the outside of the hand. Drop the back knee. Good. Pause. Pause. So folks will say, oh, I stretch my IT band. I need to stretch your IT band. Really though? Really? I mean, look at how it serves you. It's like a belt. It's like a belt that's pulled and it's very taut. And that's what actually is keeping your leg and your hip socket. Well, we do want some fluidity in that fascia. Yeah, so the foam rolling and the myofascial releases are excellent, I must say, for that tissue. Okay, let's come on up. Look at how I'm turning and slicing and pushing. I'm going to take this leg and push it towards you. And then go to the lateral sit. That knee stays bent. And the lunge and the arcing up and back. Look how I'm trying to get that shoulder more down inside the knee. Breathe, and then the lateral sit. Got to use that breath. 1 more time. Lunge, drop. It's a twist with a back bend, as much as you can get out of it. Oh my goodness, I feel my liver, my kidneys there stretching. And the inside thigh here, good, and the lateral sit. Come on now. To the right side, Chaturanga Vinyasa. Yes, and yes. I love it. My. And downward facing dog. Wonderful. Okay. Well, now I want to do some rock stars. So listen, take the leg that's closest to me. Take the leg that's closest to me and lift that one. That's my right leg, probably your left. And then bend it in the air and sickle. Drop it down as close to your hand as possible. Hey, and there's your twisting back bends. There's your rock star. Up on the toe now, and then back to downward facing dog. What? Okay, y'all. I don't know about you, but I love it. Let's do 3 more of those. Let me see who's here. Okay, I see how somebody says watching. Yes, you're watching. Don't watch, don't watch, practice with me, okay? So we go back. It's same leg. 2 more times, same leg, the leg that's closest to me. Check it out. So this is my left foot. I'm going to try to put it down as close to my right hand as possible. Point the toe, and then push up, and go into the back bend. 3, and 2, and 1, and back to downward facing dog. Yeah, we're going to do it again. Yeah, we're going to do 1 more. Oh, my. I am just loving the way this feels. Now, some of you are thinking, goodness, this is kind of, what is this, a torture? Yes. And that's what I mean about Vinyasa. You know, Vinyasa, we have these almost what I sometimes call wicked positions. They're almost contortions, right? Well, go ahead and take the outside leg, step it forward. Face me in Prasarita, stand all the way up. Good, and right back down into a forward fold. Good, set the feet wider, see if we get much wider. Do you have cranky days in your body? Yeah, you do. You have days like you're feeling like, oh, I'm so stiff. Yeah. Can you believe those are days to actually do some, don't give way to that stiffness, do some work in it. You know, stiffness is the body's way of healing itself. See how I'm just wiggling out teeny, 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 teeny bits wider, then flip the toes up, and then push the heel bones out. Where are you, Mad Mantis? My martial arts friend. I hope he's following. Push those out. The martial artists have fantastic lateral splits. Good. We push up, wiggle in, 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 and go to the left side. Yay, downward facing dog. I love it. Let's do a chaturanga vinyasa, yeah? Let's get the cobwebs out, plank. Chaturanga vinyasa, because you love it. Upward facing dog, inhale. Right, this is really pushing the hip sockets down and forward and firming the legs. And downward facing dog. Great, great, all kinds of awesome, great. Okay, so now you're going to take the leg that's closest to me. My left leg, probably your right leg. And we're going to do those 3 rock stars. So the foot goes up. The key component is getting that foot as close to the rear hand as possible. Then from there, pushing up and spiraling the body. 3 is 2. Yes, and 1. We go back to downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale. Whoa. I want to do 2 more. 2 more. And then what happens with your vinyasa is you start to get a very sophisticated idea of what you should be feeling like. What exactly is moving my body into this position? Yeah. And downward dog. And then you realize to move towards those things, not away from them. Move towards those sensations. And that's why the sensations cannot be pain at the sharp pains at the joint. You have to start feeling it like, I'm feeling this quad, yes, working to push me. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling that toe as well. I'm feeling my back bend and my chest open. And those are the things that I want to move towards, not away from. Goodness, goodness, goodness. So good. Okay, take that left leg lift and step forward. That's my right foot. I'm going to face you. Stand all the way up, inhaling. Go into a beautiful, easy forward fold to stretch. Stretches the back. Stretches the back. Enjoy that. Well, let's come on up and get a right side warrior 2. 2. 2. There she is. Right side warrior 2. Right leg straighten. Exhale, bend. Straighten. Exhale, bend. 2 more, straighten. Exhale, bend. Yeah. 1 more, straighten. And exhale, bend. Peaceful warrior. Circle down. Peaceful warrior. Circle down. Breathe. Peaceful warrior. Circle down. Peaceful warrior. We go all the way up to the left side, Chaturanga Vinyasa. Yes, we did. Of course we did. Yeah, we did do that. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Good. Hold there, breathe there, stay there. We're going to do all of that on the other leg. Yes, all of that's going to happen on the other leg. So you're in your downward facing dog. That's good. And go ahead and lift what is probably your left leg. Step it forward, warrior two. Right? And there it is, warrior two. Peaceful warrior. Right? And see, this arm's going to circle that way. It's going to come down, and then there's your Parsvakonasana. There's no circling here. Isn't that strange? So don't circle that one. That one goes up. It circles down. Parsvakonasana. There's no circle here. Up. Here's your circle down. Parsvakonasana. And up. Yep. Here's your circle. Parsvakonasana. Good. Come all the way up. Stand. Right side. Chaturanga Vinyasa. Well, yes. Are you really doing this? Yes, yes you are. Of course we're doing it. Cecily, of course we're doing it, right? Oh, okay. Take what is probably your right leg. It's my left leg. Step it forward to the outside. And then drop the knee. We were already here. Go ahead, twist away from me. Take that rear arm up. And bring the elbows down. Well, some folks call this the lizard lunges. Look at how the knee, look at how you see my knee here. Where is it? That's what you want, and you definitely are trying to get your hips down. Now we're going to do this facing the other way so we can get into an IT band stretch, although now we know it's not really quite that. Yeah, I want y'all to push on up, push up. This is hard. This is hard. It's the quad. It's the quad stretch. Listen, take that back foot and pull it in. 1, and release. And 2. We're going to do 4, and release. You must tell the foot to come to you. 3, foot, come to me. Touch the back of my head one day. And 4, come on up. Now you see the foot is up, so it's really no problem to find the ankle. Hold the stretch. 3, you want to go deeper with that stretch, go ahead and draw it in. 2, yes, 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 draw it in. And 1. What? Check it out. Face me in Prasarita Padottanasana. Listen carefully. I'm going to take this leg, and cross it back. Yes, and then let's come on down, 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 down. Here's your IT band stretches. See, this leg is nice and long. Love, love, love this pose. This hand reaches out for the foot. Both arms go out nice and long, and you bring the chest down square, shoulder to shoulder. Right? Whoops. It's a variation on the lizard poses. It's a variation. See that knee sticking up? Let's come on up, and let's try it again, because you're not supposed to fall. Good. Take a breath. I'm sitting up nice and tall. You can see that little sweat on the floor. So I inhale and exhale. So the idea is, yes, that you don't fall, that you sort of anchor back. Anchor back on the forward foot. Anchor back on the hips. Chest comes down. Shoulders come down. 3 and 2 and 1. Push up. Whoa! Downward facing dog facing left. I liked it. Yeah. My. So I'm getting all around the hip socket today. Well, take what is probably your left leg. Step it forward. That's my right. You're going to twist away from me. Inhale. Sure. And we're going to drop the knee and drop the elbows. And I'm going to take the sweat off of my face. Because I'm sweating. I hope you're sweating too. We're not moving quickly. And so I'm almost always trying to explain to students, like, hey, you know, maybe if you're in Cirque du Soleil, maybe if you're an Olympic gymnast, you're getting into these deep positions quickly, which is the essence of the tumbling routine. Yes? The essence of the tumbling routines are power and speed upon the position. And yeah, you know, that's what's making you a gymnast. You're getting to those positions quickly. That's what makes you a ballet dancer. Let's come on up, straighten out your arms. 4 times you're telling that back foot to come to you. The rest of us, you know what I mean? Like, we're going to just start to sweat trying to actually get ourselves into the position. So what's happening in Vinyasa, sometimes people are going very, very fast and they're not getting deep into the positions because they think, oh, I'm not sweating, that the speed makes the sweat. The speed does not make the sweat. The depth of the contraction. So this hand needs to get there. The hamstring needs to contract. And then you can pull in deeper. 3. Ideally, the foot comes to the buttocks. 2, so if you're not there, speed ain't gonna make that. That foot has to touch the buttocks. Right? And release. Okay, excellent. Prasarita Palattanasana, but listen carefully. So we're here. Look, there's a puddle on the floor that's just like not going away. That was a lot of sweat. It's like a lake. Good, so we're here. This is probably your right leg. It's my left leg. Look, I'm going to cross it over, have a seat, and bend to the top knee. This is a lovely, lovely stretch, a lovely pose, really, a lovely position. So the idea is you have to roll back and anchor so that you don't just go bloop and fall forward. Contract into the TVA. Look at the arms stretching out. Way, way, way. And then ideally, the chin comes down. I got my forehead down on this first one because I don't quite have my shoulders down. So I'm going to walk it in and walk it up. Breathe. And let's do it again. Yeah. So I'm going to go down. This time I am going to go for the chin. For the chin, sorry. I'm going to reach out. Some folks just getting that foot is the problem. And then the other hand has to counter that. And then you're coming down. So I'm going to get my chin out, my chest, and my shoulders down. 3, 2, and 1. And then walk it in and up. I want to go right from here to a side plank. Right? A side plank. Here's 1. Stack the feet. Get the hand in. Push it up. 1. 1 side plank, please. Good. And then downward facing dog. Second side plank, same side. Bring your foot into the tree. Bring your foot into the tree. Here is your side plank. Draw the foot in high, high on the inner thigh. And then push up. There it is. Yeah. Downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale. Next one, Vashisthasana. You're going to grab the big toe and straighten out the leg. Breathe. 3 and 2. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. And 1. Chaturanga Vinyasa. Why not? Yes, good. Upward facing dog, inhaling. And downward dog, exhale. Okay, right leg is going to lift. Your right, my left. It's all good. Face me. Stand all the way up so you can breathe. Hey, jump your feet together. Boop. See how we did that leg extension in Vashisthasana? Let's do it here, but 4 times. Let's straighten out my clothes. Let's do it but 4 times. This knee comes up. Extend 1. And then breathe. Extend 2. And breathe, concentrate. Extend 3. Bend. Look at the way the toes and the knee are facing to the side. And one. We're going to a half moon pose. This foot goes down. And the other leg is lifting. We're going to do that 4 times. Here's 1. And we're going to come back. Bend, extend. And 2. Yeah. And come back. Right on. We got 2 more. Bend, extend. 3. Yeah. Come on now. Fight, fight, fight for stability. Fight, 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 fight for strength in the hips. I'm really feeling my buttocks here. And quads and inner thighs, a lot of big leg work here. So this huge extension. Yes, place. Look, you see how the musculature is working. Some of my students are like, Cecily, when you were in the city, you didn't wear all these shorty shorts because San Francisco is cold. Great, come on up. And we're this side, Chaturanga Vinyasa. Wonderful, you did all that. Yes, you did, yes, you did, yes, you did. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. You're gonna take your right leg lift, step forward lunge, stand all the way up and over, and Chaturanga Vinyasa. It's cold in San Francisco. Upward facing dog. All right? And downward facing dog. When I would do Bikram yoga, I used to do Bikram and I would just wear a bathing suit. A lot of people in Bikram are just like, no, you do Bikram, you cannot have clothes on your skin, side plank. You don't want anything touching your skin. There's your side plank. Yep. And just go back to downward facing dog. Now we're just gonna manage and make the other side plank. So what I do is I bring the foot, I come into the side plank and then bring the foot into tree. And I want to get the foot placement quite high and actually push my foot into my leg for stability. See that? Good, and downward facing dog. Good on you. Now this is the Vashisthasana, quite the difficult pose. You need insane amount of stability on the foundational side. So whatever is touching the floor, this is my hard side because of my scoliosis. I have a hard time turning it up and out. Great. All right, I'll buy it. Chaturanga Vinyasa. Upward facing dog. I don't think my teacher would have liked that one, but downward facing dog. Nice. Gonna take what's your left foot, my right foot, step it forward. Come on, stand all the way up facing me, arms out, letter T, hands on your hips, jump your feet together. Straighten out your clothes. 4 times. This side. Parshvo, Uttiti, Hastas, Padangusthasana, 4 times. 1, look at the direction of the foot and the knee. Are already going sideways. And breathe. 2. And breathe. 3. And bend. 1 more, 4. Now you know we're going to stay here. 4. Let go. That foot comes down. Go right into half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. 1. You are going to be sore in your legs tomorrow if you're doing all of this with me. Inhale. Stretch it open. Then place 2. See the quads, see the musculature in the quads wrapping around all the way to the glutes. So you should be sweating. Legs should be burning. Come back. 3. like touch me in the morning. Yeah. Good. Feels so good. Moving steadily. We're working on being steady. And coming up. And one more. Those of you who do martial arts, this is, I don't know, probably not so difficult except that we're not moving fast. So you're really just trying to generate stability in your joints, which is an important part of martial arts because if you can't stand on one foot, how are you going to kick? Good chaturanga vinyasa. Does that make sense? Good. Upward facing dog. Yeah. Martial artists, it's not the kicking leg that's having a problem. And downward facing dog. Cool. Jump to have a seat. Boop. Legs out straight in front. Forward fold. All kinds of awesome. Well, here it is. I almost in every class go over forward folding, and I talked about it in the beginning. If your ribs are going away from your thighs, that's not the one that you want. No matter what happens, no matter how close you get to your feet, you want the one that has the ribs going up and forward. And up and forward is what gets your ribs closer to your thighs. It's just so strange. Well, we're going to stay here. Hold on to what's probably your right leg and hinge back. Bring the right foot to your nose, external rotation 1. Good, and straighten it out. Take that same foot and cross it over the thigh. 2, hold here. Hold on. And take the forward fold. You can do the binding if you want. Some of you have the binding. Good, 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 good. And come back. Take that same knee, put it over your right shoulder. Kiss the ankle, see I'm getting it around the elbow. I'm going to hold here, bow the head to the ankle, to the shin bone. Hi. Hi, people out there. You do want to develop the ability to get your foot close to your face. You were born that way. When we were all little baby embryos, we were very close to ourselves. So our feet were our friends. And you're going to straighten that leg out again. You're going to cross it over the thigh once more. Those of you who have the binding, take it. And the binding looks like this. Binding, so important. Just so important. And up and out. You're going to take the same knee. Place it over the shoulder, inhaling and exhaling. Hold on with what's probably your left hand. Yeah, hold on to it. And those of you who have the compass pose, take it. Many different variations on the compass pose. Do you twist? Do you not twist? Do you sit up tall? Do you fold this foot in? Many variations. But there's no way around the idea that the leg is on the back of your shoulder. There's just no way around that. 3 and 2 and 1. Yay! Good. Face me, legs out wide in the V shape. Upavishta Konasana. Awesome. One big forward fold. Get my towel out for my sweat puddle. Always good. Have that towel for your face. Going to the right side, what's going to be your right side stretching, right? The goal, always the goal, not to get this hand to that foot. It doesn't seem so strange. It's to get this shoulder down on the inside of that knee. Look how I'm manipulating this. So if I'm in a class and they say, well, you're just going to reach across and grab that foot, see and understand what I'm doing. I'm going away from that foot. Look how I'm placing this arm so deeply this way. And now I'm going to get that shoulder down on the knee. Look where this hand is. So this hand acts like an anchor. And because I'm anchored, I can contract more deeply. Now I know this hand will meet that foot. It has nothing to do, because the hand is lined up with my head. So it's not that your hand goes further over. It's that your ribs go further over. Ribs, 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 ribs. Most of our maladies in flexibility, not most of, a lot of the malady is a lack of suppleness. Yeah, I know. Cecily, look at the time. A lack of suppleness in the ribs. And you know that each rib connects with your spine in the upper back. You're going to take what's probably your left foot, bring it to your nose. Check. Take that leg up and give it a stretch. Check. Bend it. Get your arm on the inside. Get the elbow on the outside wrapped around. Once again, you're going to bring your face to the foot, or sort of feels like pigeon. Feels a lot like pigeon. Yep. Oh, I love it so much. This leg is going to go up again. And then let's cross it over. Forward fold. This is my cranky side. Forward fold. Come on out. You're getting that elbow on the inside. And working on your sundial or compass pose. Again, so many different theories, variations on what it should look like. That's why if you're looking at asana on Instagram, it's a little confusing because you're just seeing the variety around the world in interpretation of the pose. We're going to cross the foot over once more. Going a little over time. I usually like to give you all 55 minutes. So I'm going a little over that time just to get both sides. There's the binding on that side if you're adding it. 3 is 2. You can see it across the back. And 1, we release that. Sit and face me, and yes, you are. You're almost done. Go forward through the center just to even things out. Dropping the chin, dropping the elbows, dropping the wisdom. Come up and out of that forward fold, and again, now, look at how I'm going to get there. I'm going to go away, this way. I'm going to go way over here. Look at this hand. Look how far this hand goes away from this leg. The further I get that hand away from this leg, the better. Then I contract down and over and bring the shoulder on the inside of the knee. Now this is a no-brainer. This hand will go to the foot because my head is practically on the foot. 3, 2, yeah, and 1. All right, we're going to call it a class for today. Of course, I hope that you have finishing poses. So probably for you, you want to go ahead and roll back on your back and go to Happy Baby's pose. And some of you want to finish with Lord of the Fishes. And then some of you want to finish with an inversion or meditative pose. Sarvangasana is always very good to think about. Yeah. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and close out the class. Hands in prayer. Oh, let's move into September. We say farewell to Chadwick Boseman, our Black Panther. We always say the light in you sees and recognizes. The light in me sees and recognizes the light in you, and hopefully vice versa. And I'll see you again soon. Thank you all so very much. Namaste. Be back next Saturday, 12 noon.